no Comanche native here, and I'm just showcasing a build that I made here at Sutton. Now, what I decided to do was make a park. The tricky thing about this build is that there's absolutely no flat area to do an official park to where people do not trip, fall, and hit some rocks. No, really, I've been looking, and I know White Springs has a nice flat area here and there, but that is a dangerous neighborhood. So I decided to visit the OC here and say, hey, you know what this place needs besides getting the scorch out of here? How about a park? And she just looked at me and went, okay. This is where I'm located, and a big shout out to Native Mercy for donating the park benches for this build. Off of Interstate 59, you will see the sign right here. I added park to it just so everyone would know exactly what it is. Put the statues of, put a little bit of flair there. Surrounded it by carrots. Put some lighting there. Now the entranceway is actually right here, so just mind this little electricity pole. Now I did put the electricity right up there. See, I attached it right there. I can't get that down. I can't. Park entrance is right here. Now this right here is my vending little place that I made because I have to sell some things. And yes, I'm offering some free drinks. Yeah.
When you die,
anything to help out.
Harvest you or bone shards.
Never. But this is my little vending entrance right here. The park is right here. Just go through this way. And then you kind of just mind your step. And just trip down here. Oh, fall down, hit the ground. But I tried to make it really nice. Now there is a settler that sits around this area right here. They're digging. The thing about it is that they get taken out every now and then because there's a mole problem. And I accidentally ran into some mutants that were coming down the highway, and they saw the park and they decided, let's raid them. So here's a park bench next to a fire. Now, I know you probably don't have those in parks and stuff, but you know, hey, why not? Now lighting this place is interesting. It is. But I tried my best. I put an ally in the park, which is over there playing, and I like to dress them up like a player. So I put the V1.61 outfit on there.
Tough out there.
Armor.
Don't make it tough inside yourself too.
And even the backpack. Oh, she won't let me see her. Oh, fine. She's backing away. Now I put little tiny spots to where people could just sit down and just relax and, you know, take it easy. They could sit there and rest, or they could cook them something. You know, I have this over here to where they could cook. Outdoor grill. You just have a good view of all this stuff. And I made bathrooms. Right here. I always see people who go over here and they look at this place. And I think they know it's a park. I'm pretty sure they have that down. Have a little place right here we could sit down. Little picnic table. And then they run over here and this says restrooms. So this is the men's room. They'll open it up and take a look. This is the men's room. Put some air in there. And then of course I put the stash box there, so there's a reason to go inside there besides looking at it. We have the water cooler there. The women's restroom is right here. And of course we have the scrap box inside there. Again, giving it a reason for them to come in here instead of just like, oh, it's a bathroom. But every time I come back, Both of these doors are open.
U-76.
So it just kind of tells me they went inside there to check it out.
You hear that? It was the
Yeah, I
bird
hear you
saying
playing.
hello.
Well, hello there. And then if you go around here, I did put some water that some people could take. Clean water. And if you go way over here, you will see the outdoor shower in the back. The thing I think is funny about this shower, right, is you can see inside. Right there. You see that little opening? And it's so cool. Look, check it out. Look, 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 look. You can see the little opening, right? And then, you know, the water's pouring down. And then you get some underarm action right there. Hang on, look right here. Look at that, the water trickles down. That's cool. Man, I like it. I think it was a good buy. So I put this here, you know, just in case people wanted to try it out and everything like that. I think it's cool. The water is filtered through there. Yes, I know, it looks bad. It looks bad.
It's better than where I've been.
But I like it. Woo! Hot water. Alright. Small clean. Squeaky clean. And then this right here is just the bathrooms. And it's weird because every time people come here, they pop right here. And then they're running through this way. You know, I've never seen anyone take a shower yet, but they run through this way like this. Then they open the doors like that. And then they look around. And then they make their way up this way. Now, of course, I had to put the shelter up. So this is the shelter door entrance. And then they run over this way, and then they go to the vending thing. That's it. I haven't seen anyone take a seat. You know, just like to have a seat, like, oh, let me check this out. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Nice. Just warming up. Now, I don't think parks allow open fires, but I do. And the weirdest thing, right, is the fact that I dressed my ally to look like this. A lot of people think.
People and, well, everybody.
Yeah.
Tried to harmonize together.
Oh,
living
yeah.
for each other.
There you go.
Forever.
That's right, sister. Preach on. Now, the funny thing about dressing an ally to actually look like a Vault 76 dweller, other people think that's a player. So when there was one time, one of the allies were running towards. Hey, stop! Okay, we do have a mow problem. So be careful. Enter at your own risk, okay? Now, the thing that was funny about dressing the ally up as a player, one of the allies were running towards the player, and man, they pulled out their weapon and they were shooting at him and everything, and then they stopped because they realized that wasn't a player. Do I like to mess with people's minds? Yeah, I do. Sorry. But that is it. Now, my electricity is actually up there, and I will show you my electricity layout. But it requires me jumping up there, so I'll meet you there. Yeah, I made it up top. Yeah, the magic that you don't see behind the scenes is me laying down the floor and actually jumping up here. So this is my electricity layout right here. I decided to put the generator up on the top and use these right here to make sure I didn't have to connect the wire inside the bathrooms. The power layout for this is actually pretty nice, so I use this a lot. This little pylon right there. And it goes through over there because I was thinking about lighting up the park a little bit more. And then this electricity there goes over to that direction right there. I don't have any electricity going through the floor or anything like that. And I decided to put this little hedge up to kind of hide it a little bit. And then of course I have my little camp build that I put up there. I'll probably tuck that away a little bit more. Every now and then, again, we do have a mold problem here at the park. It happens. I'll put that like that. And then that is it for the electricity. Again, this thing, the wires go through here. I tried to move the trees out of the way because I want to kind of make it look like that makes sense. So the wires go through here. And then it attaches to this right there because I wanted to put some lighting. I have this right here. So I have the lighting like that. And then I use the oil lamps to put that soft yellow glow to the park. And then I put some lighting right here to try to highlight the little garden, you know, kind of make it look like it's part of the scenery. And then the line goes through this way. Again, I try to make sure I cleared it from the trees. And then it goes through this way. Now right here, it's just, I can't get rid of this tree. This tree right here, that's not my tree. That tree was just there. Now I do have fake trees up. This is what I bought, and the thing I noticed about the trees is that they will cut the grass. They will. Like, for an example, watch this. I will move this right here. Bam! Look at that! The grass is cut. I'm like, what? That looks cool. I like the fact that I could cut the grass, but just by moving that, I think it looks awesome. Now I'm trying to move it out of the way, because the scavenger that pops up right here is always digging in this area and then we'll go this way and dig here. I think it's kind of best, like if you find a scavenger, try to set up a camp next to them because they will give you maps every now and then or even supplies. Now the electricity that goes up to here, it goes this way and then it cuts through the trees because this one right there is there. And then it goes all the way up to that right there. And then that powers the electricity down here. Now I did have to pipe in the electricity from the top down to just get to this little antenna to hook up the bender bot.
Sensors
Right there. And I will go ahead and jump up there and show you that. So I'll meet you up there. I wish I could just kind of like fly up there. No, I can't. Bam! Up on top now. Okay, so from right here, the pylon wire goes down to the connectors right there. And then it goes down underneath. Now I did put the pirating radio there, which I think is kind of cool. You know, they have a pirating radio, and I'm like, interesting. I tried to have a pirating television network, and now we got a pirating radio. And if you ever listen to it, they have some really wild stuff on there. I always play that every now and then. I know people will turn it off if they see it, but I like to have the ambience of the sound going on. So that goes through there just to power up this, and then I put the lighting right there on the side to give it that soft glow. I like the soft glow look. I put what makes you special there, and then of course I did this right here, and then we have the honeybee next to the gourd if they need it. And that is it. I also put the kind of like this. Now, I didn't have enough to put park on the back. I ran out because I was using too much lighting. And then right over here, this electricity that was pumping out this way. Right there. The line that goes this way goes over here to this. And then this right here. Now, the reason why I thought I could light this up, I thought, well, you know, it looks okay. I didn't know where they would spawn. If they spawn in this direction, I thought, well, you know, I'll put the lighting there and then they could look at it this way. But that is it, guys. That is my attempt to make a park here at the Overseer's place. What do you think? What do you think, huh? It's verdict time, right? It's verdict time! What do you think? Did I do an okay job? Did I do alright?
You are a piece of scrap.
bright side. Not the noob side. You know, the regular bright side. I'll bet I could write a whole story about you without you saying a word.
Oh, the park. Sit back, relax, enjoy the breeze. Now, the thing about these trees that I bought in the Adams store is that they come in winter and autumn color. Yes, I know winter doesn't have a color, but I'm just saying. And I also noticed, now it could just be me, but when I put these trees up, you could start to hear the wildlife a little bit more. Birds tweeting, owls hooting. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the trees or not. I like the fact that when you set them down, they do cut the grass. I'm like, yeah, please. I would love that. Because sometimes the grass will go through the foundation. So you just plop one of these trees down and then you don't have to worry about that. I think that's kind of cool. Now, I do plan on making more parks as I go on. I think it would be kind of interesting to put up a park here and there and just watch the reaction of other Fallout 76 Vault dwellers. Just enjoy yourself. Just have the beauty in Appalachia. Yes, I know we've been bombed. I got that. Yeah, I know there are creatures here. And yes, some Vault 76 dwellers will come up and try to hit you every now and then. But hey, at least it's a park. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Comanche Native, and I'll see you next time.